expecting their baby in just 24 days, Delyn and Mike Jaracki. Couple number 2 expecting their visit from the stork in just 3 months, Deborah and Jackie Morissetti. Couple number 3, they'll be proud parents in just 4 months, Jeanette and Rick Shalonian. Couple number 4 expecting their new arrival in Those are our Newlywed for today. And here's your host, the star of the Newlywed Game, Bob Eubank.
Hey, well, thank you very much. Welcome to the Newlywed Game. As you can see, all the husbands on the show today are expecting. Their wives are too, and we'll meet them in just a moment now. Don't go away.
In his Oscar-winning role, right?
With the wives safely off stage, it's time for some 5-point questions. Now, as you know, gentlemen, you'll be answering these questions as you predict your wife will answer the same question when she returns. Now, if her answer matches your prediction, you get 5 points toward a grand prize that's been selected especially for you. So listen very carefully to our questions, and remember that the more you get right, well, the closer you'll be to that grand prize. And good luck to all of you. Here's our first question. Will your wife say that your very last whoopee session together was for better or for worse? Frank?
It's too long for me to come and answer that. It's been 6 months.
It's been 6 months.
What do you want?
I don't want anything,
Get a look at
pal.
my wife, you'll find out why. I would say it was for better. It's always better.
Wait, maybe we can introduce me again. We can start all over. It was for better. You just can't
Always
remember.
for better.
I see. I doubt if she says the same. Rich?
Yeah, I'd say Bob was for better, definitely.
Well, go ahead then.
It was for better, Bob.
All right. Jackie?
I would definitely have to say for better.
It was
we
for
were
better.
climbing the walls.
Is that right?
Definitely.
Huh. Mike?
Oh, for better, for sure.
All right. Next question, gentlemen. What nickname will your wife say you would give her if the only time you had ever seen her was on your wedding night? The only time you ever see Jeanette was on your wedding night, what nickname would you have given her, Rich?
She had a helmet head hairdo, you know, an afro. I'd have to call it definitely helmet head.
Helmet head. Jackie?
I would have to call her the Fox.
The Fox.
The Fox, because she sure enough was fine.
She was.
Definitely.
I see. All right. Mike?
Eager beaver all the way.
Eager beaver.
I mean, she was all the way.
Yeah.
I had a hard time keeping up with her.
I bet you did, yeah. Frank?
Sleeping Beauty. She slept on my wedding night. Can I help her?
Frank, it's been a rough marriage, hasn't it?
I refuse to answer on grounds which might incriminate me.
You're the only contestant I've ever had on the show that sat there and twiddled his thumbs.
You're very observant.
Thank you
You're
very
twiddling
much.
too.
Last of our 5-point questions. I didn't think it'd ever end, folks, but it's about to. Gentlemen, what smell will your wife say your neighborhood is most famous for? Be specific, please, Jackie.
I would have to say trash smell, because we got
Trash smell.
Yes.
Okay. Mike?
Cesspool.
Cesspool.
It's bad.
I mean, every time we get in the car, we have to shut the windows and shut the whole building.
Is that right?
She goes crazy.
Boy, I bet that. Where do you live? What's your address, please?
La Habra.
Oh, I don't want to know. Frank?
Lemon. We have a lemon tree, and all you can smell is the lemon. And
Huh.
she loves it, and I hate it. So it's a lemon.
Rich?
Yeah, we live by a liquor store, but I'd say we live by the beach.
Shore of the beach.
Smells like fish, anchovies.
So it smells like fish then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Gentlemen, thank you. It's been a real... We'll be right back with reunite our newlyweds. We'll see how well our husbands have predicted what their wives will say. But first, here's Johnny Jacobs, and he has some gifts for our rundown couple. Our runner-up couples, excuse me.
Our 3 runner-up couples will receive Garanimals, separate tops and bottoms for kids that coordinate by matching animal tags. Garanimals, high quality at terrific prices. Value never looked better. And have a cold, runny nose, all stuffed up? Doctors say try mini syrup. More than any other non-prescription cold remedy. Pleasant tasting, and it works. A new improved cleaning pledge has a whole new system of cleaners for fresh, clean beauty every time, without the worry of buildup. Now, Now, back to Bob Eubanks and the Newlywed Game.
Girls, was your very last whoopee session together for better or for worse? Dylan?
For better.
It was for better, all right? He said it was for better. Sure. The battered wife number is 657. Deborah?
For better.
For better. He said it was for better. Jeanette?
For better.
For better. Your husband predicted you would say it was for better. Right. Pam?
For better.
For better. He said it was for better. That's right. Sure. You happy now? He's been twiddling his thumbs for 30 minutes in the camera.
You mean for the last 6 months?
You're right. Next question. Girls, what nickname would your husband give you if the only time he had ever seen you was on your wedding night? What nickname would he have given you, Deborah? Hurry, please. Just think of something.
Boogie, probably.
Pardon me?
He calls me Boogie all the time, so he probably called me that.
I see. All right. Jackie said he would have called you the Fox.
No, I would never call you that.
The what?
Foxy. Okay, Jeanette?
Cricket.
Cricket.
Oh, wow.
Would you please tell me why he would call you Cricket?
Because he always calls me that.
I see.
All the time. He says I remind him of a cricket.
You rub your legs together? Is that No, I see. All right. He said that he would have called you, top card for me, please, Helmet Head.
The head, though.
Pam?
Piggy Wiggy.
What? Piggy Wiggy? Does he call you Piggy Wiggy?
It's because I was fat. I weighed 130 before I got pregnant, so
I see.
I was considered fat.
Piggy Wiggy. All right. Frank said he would have called you Sleeping Beauty. He said you slept through the whole wedding night.
Don't you remember you slept all night? You ordered food. You had to eat twice because every time you order it, you fall asleep.
Yeah, I remember.
Piggy Wiggy. Did you go to the market?
I can understand why, Pam. Dylan?
That's hard. There's about 5 answers. Chicken Little.
Chicken Little. All right, he said Eager Beaver.
You better believe it. I mean
Is
it.
that right?
But once you did, you didn't
He
stop.
couldn't get me out of the bathroom for about half an hour.
Yeah, but once she did, I mean, I couldn't come up for air. I'm not kidding you. I couldn't. Oh, man.
Well, were you in a swimming pool?
It seemed that way. It
Is
did.
that right?
Yeah.
That's
It
not
was
true.
all-
Huh.
Yes, it is.
Are things that way now?
Well, yeah, with her.
Yeah?
I'm a little slow. But
You're slow. Why are you so slow?
Not as
Well, she's too much, and that turns me off. I mean, she's way too much.
I see. I got news for you. Things may change a little now.
Yeah. It hasn't yet.
It will. Next question. Girls, what smell is your neighborhood most famous for? And be specific, please. Jeanette?
The liquor store.
The liquor store.
I knew it.
Yeah. You got a smelly liquor store.
He better get it right.
Yeah, Rich said it's the fish.
Anchovies
Richard,
and-
he always goes fishing, that's why.
Sure.
It's his favorite pastime. I forgot it was mine.
Pam?
On the corner, there's a bunch of kids and stuff.
Is there a house for rent somewhere?
Yeah, Frank says it's lemons. Lemons.
Oh, we have a lemon tree.
Yes, let's go. Dylan? Be quiet, Frank. Go ahead, Dylan.
There's nothing. You have to drive a little while and it's a dump.
Smells like a dump, huh? All right. He says it. He says smells like a cesspool.
Same thing, the same place.
It's the same. It's the big
Hey,
junkyard.
the dump is
It
not.
the same place. It is.
Dump and the cesspool are not the same.
It smells the same.
Then don't ever haul your trash to my house, okay? Deborah?
It would have to be fertilizer because they just burnt up, you know, about 3 yards of grass over by my house and they put down new fertilizer.
Fertilizer, all right.
Yeah.
Jackie says it would be trash.
Because all the trash
But
cans
you know they just
by
put
the
down
car.
that fertilizer.
We'll be back with these wonderful people. We'll see how well the wives will predict what their husbands will say right after this brief message.
Who would have thought we could afford a piano of our own? Who would have thought a Schaefer piano would bring us the joy and laughter we've known?
Buy for only $25 a month with lifetime guarantee. Free delivery, free lessons, and continued service. Schaefer & Sons, only at Colton Piano and Organ Supermarts. 6 convenient locations.
Only at Colton.
2, 4, 6, 8. Lose weight and rejuvenate with Sally Mason's Vitamin and Diet program.
That you can follow every day.
This week's star gives you Sally Mason's sensational gimmick-free vitamin diet. Find out how a mother of 3 learned to live fat-free in The Star this week, which also tells how an angry Liz Taylor fights rumors of a marriage breakup, how you can rub out lines and wrinkles to look years younger, and a way to woo your Valentine just by knowing his zodiac sign. The diet, the stories, the stars. Get them all in The Star this week.
Saturday at 6, Don Knotts is the shakiest gun in the West. He gave up a dental practice to show how the West was almost lost.
I can't get married without telling my mother.
There isn't any time. We've got to catch the wagon train.
Then Sunday at 6, Don Knotts goes nuts in space as the reluctant astronaut.
It said that they have accepted you as a WB-1074.
Me? An astronaut? You guys want to hear something funny? I can't stand height. I don't want to go!
You won't be coming down again.
You're kidding.
A weekend of comedy with the shakiest gun in the West Saturday at 6 and the reluctant astronaut Sunday at 6.
Welcome back to the Newlywed Game. By the way, if you plan to be in the Los Angeles area for an extended period of time, or if you live in the LA area and like to audition for our show, then why don't you give us a call? We're at area code 213-467-1375. 467-1375. Now, ladies, it's your turn to predict what your husbands will say. These are the 10-point questions. Girls, how long will your husband say the two of you were engaged? Jeanette?
Oh, 2.5 months.
2.5 months you were engaged. All right, Deborah?
Well, we weren't engaged at all.
They weren't engaged. You weren't engaged at all?
No, we just got married. We didn't go through an engagement.
You weren't even engaged that long?
No, we weren't.
They just went and got married?
He only gave me 1 ring.
Well, he's a cheapskate, too, Jack. Glenn?
We weren't engaged either.
You weren't engaged?
No.
How many rings you get?
Well, 1, but it was a long time after we were married.
Oh. He's cheaper than us number 2. Pam?
About a week and a half.
Week and a half. I like these kind of marriages. Next question, girls. What will your husband say is the title of the last movie that he did not want to see? Deborah? Hurry, please.
Oh,
Hurry, don't let the bell ring now.
The Rose.
The Rose. Dylan?
He probably won't answer it, but Thunderbolt and Lightfoot.
Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. Pam?
It's been so long since we've been to a
Hurry,
movie.
please, with an answer.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Jeanette?
The Runner Stumbles.
The Runner Stumbles. Last of our 10-point questions. Girls, will your husband say he'd rather lie down on the floor in your kitchen or your bathroom? Dylan?
The kitchen.
The kitchen. Pam?
Bathroom.
Strange. Jeanette?
The kitchen.
The kitchen. Deborah?
The kitchen.
All right, 25-point bonus question. Girls, what will your husband say is the last thing he loaded? Pam? The last thing, something inanimate. Hurry, please.
Air gun.
Air gun. Jeanette?
The car.
The car. Deborah? Hurry, please.
I would have to say a gun.
The gun. Dylan?
I'm gonna say the car and the trailer. They
Which
were
one,
both
car or
hitched
trailer?
together.
Got to pick one. Is it okay to have them both? All right. Car and trailer together. All right, ladies, thank you. We'll be back with the husbands to compare answers on the Newlywed Game in just a moment. But first, here's Johnny Jacobs, and John has more gifts for our runner-up couples. John?
Our 3 runner-up couples who received Lush, Plush, and Thirsty St. Mary's towels can add an eye full of color excitement to any bath. Plus, Turtle Extra Car Wax. Extra easy, extra durable, extra brilliant. Turtle Extra Car Wax. In liquid or new soft paste. Plus, put a shower in your toilet bowl with new Be Fresh. Helps fight bowl ring buildup and makes every flush a deodorizing shower. Now back to Bob Eubanks and those unpredictable newlyweds.
Now, gentlemen, let's see how well your wives have predicted what you will say. And remember, these questions will now be worth 10 points. And here's our first question. Gentlemen, how long were the two of you engaged? Jackie, how long were you engaged?
For 1 year.
1 year.
What? We didn't even have an engagement. You didn't give me no ring, no nothing. I don't believe you said that. You didn't even give me a ring. How can we be engaged without a ring?
I gave you a ring.
You gave me a wedding ring, but you didn't give me an engagement ring. So we never were engaged. We just got married.
Oh, well, you must have lost.
We just went together. We weren't engaged.
Well, I was engaged to me.
Well, that's not what engagement is.
It's not engagement?
Well, what is an engagement?
Engagement is a spiritual thing, and the only way you can lock that engagement is with a ring.
And a big one, too.
That's right.
And the bigger the diamond, the more spiritual you get.
All right.
Sure. Rich?
We never got no ring, you know. I'd say it was 2 months.
2 months. All right. She said you were engaged 2.5 months.
Jeez.
That's close. Gosh, that was really close.
That was close.
Oh, boy. Frank.
4 months.
4 months. Your wife said you were engaged, hang on to those cards, a week and a half.
Remember, I decided to get married, and then you said, all right, the following weekend we get married, and a week and a half later we got married.
Huh? Honey, we've been going together for 4 months before we got married.
But we weren't engaged. We were going together.
We never got engaged, if you want to look at it that way. We just got married.
Well, did he give you an engagement ring?
No.
The only ring I gave her was on the telephone.
Let me write that one down. I'll use that one. Ring on telephone. Mike.
3.5 months.
3.5 months. Your wife said that you were engaged exactly no time at all.
What? I asked you to marry me while you were in
didn't give me a
Indiana
ring. You
in
did not
March,
give me a ring.
April, May, June. That's 3.5 months.
You did not give me a ring.
Hey, I thought
What else did I give you, though?
Hey, ease up, pal.
No, not that. What I mean is, I didn't give you a ring. But what did I give? I gave you something. I gave you that jacket.
A jacket? Oh, good.
It was from the
And a
Marine
ring
Corps.
on the phone. Just
Well,
like,
I didn't have a ring
Sure.
or anything like that. So I said, here is a jacket to show it. I don't have a ring.
Yes.
She took it back to Indiana and everything's fine. And that was 3.5
That's
months.
This is my
really a
engagement
ring.
jacket.
Yeah, engagement jacket. I didn't have a ring.
Well, I
then.
understand.
We were
I
not
thought engagement
engaged.
meant that when the husband said, will you marry me?
That's
and
right.
wife said yes.
And I said at the beginning of
And
March.
it's not one lousy ring that causes
Got
all
it.
that.
That's right.
You got to have a ring, you materialistic ladies, you.
Really? I asked her to marry me in March. That's engagement.
I think a jacket was fine.
Thank you. I do
That's
too.
all right. Did you throw in a pair of pants?
No.
No. Well, see, it wasn't complete then. Here's our next question. Gentlemen, what's the title of the last movie you said you did not want to see? Jeanette, Rich, I'm sorry.
Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now, all right? She predicted you would say the movie you did not want to see was The Runner Stumbles.
We've seen it.
I know, but I couldn't think
Frank?
of any.
Saturday Night Fever.
You didn't want to see it?
Nope.
How come?
I hate it.
Why?
I don't like all that dancing. I like movies with action in it.
You don't like to dance?
I like to dance, but I don't like to see somebody else dance.
Well,
I want to do my own dancing.
Okay, she said you didn't want to see Star Wars.
I like science
I didn't know
fiction.
what to think of.
I'll buy that.
What's Star Wars? I saw that movie. And I went and saw it twice.
Oh.
So if I saw it twice, how can I not want to see it?
That's true.
Anyway.
Mike?
Could you repeat that question? Was me or her that didn't want to
The
see?
last movie you didn't want to see.
I didn't want Saturday Night Fever.
Night Fever. She said you did not want to see Thunderbolt and Lightfoot.
The last movie that you didn't want to see,
No,
we saw.
and we both agreed that we'd watch and so forth. Saturday Night Fever, she's been begging me to take her, and I will not take her because I don't want to see the
You're
movie.
jealous of John Travolta, aren't you?
No, I think
He's
it's
the
stupid.
last movie you didn't want to see.
Yeah,
Thunderbolt and
Saturday.
Lightfoot.
No, we
just watched it because you didn't.
But I want to see it after I started watching it.
Did you see 101 Dalmatians?
No.
It's good.
Is it? I like Walt Disney movies.
Be sure and catch that
She
one.
doesn't like Walt Disney movies. I do.
Oh, but it's a good one.
Oh, I
You
know. I like it.
If you like group things, you know,
Oh, yeah,
things like
I
that.
do. She does. She's more the extra.
Jackie?
The last movie was Saturday Night Fever.
That you
but I
didn't want to see, all right?
What?
She said it was The Rose.
You told me that you didn't want to go see the
Well, I
Rose
didn't want to
today,
see
but
that
you
one
just
either.
saw it because I insisted,
I didn't
and I
want-
paid for it, but you didn't want to go see it.
Well, you paid for it because you wanted to go see it.
I paid for it because you didn't have any money to pay for what you wanted to go see.
Because you had it.
No, that's right. I'm the one that had
And you ain't going to get it either. Here's the last of our 10-point questions. Gentlemen, would you rather lie down on the floor in your bathroom or kitchen? Frank?
Bathroom. They have
Bathroom, all right. She said you'd rather lie down on the floor in the... Top card, please. The bathroom, that's right, sure. Okay. Mike?
Bathroom.
Bathroom. She said the kitchen.
There's more room in the kitchen.
Yeah, I know, but we spilled
And
that
you
thing
eat
on the
all the
floor and it's
time.
still not up yet. I wouldn't lay down on that
But you
thing.
eat all the time,
Why
so
would
you'd
you
be
want
right
to lie
there by
down on
the
the
food.
bathroom floor?
Yeah,
There's
it's
carpets
dirty.
and rugs
Yeah,
there.
terrible.
No, there's not.
And it
There's a towel
smells
you
better than
threw
the
down.
kitchen.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Good, that's why I eat dinner.
Tons of perfume.
Jackie?
Say the kitchen.
In the kitchen. She said the kitchen! Right. Rick?
I don't think I can fit in the bathroom, so I'd have to say the kitchen.
The kitchen, she said the kitchen. That's right. Couples, thank you very much. We'll be back with 25 more bonus questions to see which couple's going to win our grand prize right after this message.
Mary, aren't those the Miller's Outpost Cowboys?
You know, I think they are. What a store. Before we left the mainland, I bought these great terry tops. They're only $5.97 each.
And these fashion jeans were only $11.97 each.
I got 3 pairs.
Me too, but with all the selection, it was really hard to decide. Look, he's coming too.
Where are we?
Waikiki Beach.
Honolulu?
Welcome to Hawaii.
John Carpenter's The Fog, starring Adrienne Barbeau, Jamie Lee Curtis, John Houseman, Janet Leigh, and Hal Holbrook as Father Malone.
Antonio Bay has a curse on it. We're all cursed.
What you can't see won't hurt you. It will kill you. John Carpenter's The Fog.
Now playing at a theater near you. Tonight on Kung Fu, Kane comes face to face with a Chinese Robin Hood.
I'm tired of getting run over by some yellowback running around playing Robin Hood. How did you learn to fight with your hands and feet? Want to work with me? What work do you do? I rob white men.
Watch the next episode of Kung Fu tonight at 9 here on Channel 5.
Monday, with only 2 interruptions.
Krakatoa is the powder keg, and the whole island chain is the fuse.
They came after riches, willing to face destruction.
Only twice before in my life have I seen a pearl like this,
And hundreds of them would be...
worth a fortune.
Hold 665.
Aye, sir.
Java.
Confront the terror of Volcano, Krakatoa, east of Java. Monday at 8 on Channel 5.
All right, gentlemen, here it is, your big 25-point bonus question for 25 points. Gentlemen, what is the last thing that you personally loaded? And let's go first to couple number 1. Mike and Dylan with 5. 25 will give you 30. Mike?
A box into our new apartment.
A box into the apartment, all right. She said the last thing you loaded was the car and the trailer. Couple number 2, Jackie and Deborah with 15. 25 will give you 40. Jackie?
The last thing I loaded was a truck.
A truck, all right. She said the last thing you loaded was a gun. Couple number 3, Rich and Jeanette with 15. 25 will give you 40. Rich?
Oh, probably the trunk of the car.
The car, all right. She said you loaded the car. That's right. Sure. All right, couple number 4, Frank and Pam with 15. 25 will give you 40. Frank, get it right. You're tied for the lead.
Car.
The car. She said you loaded an air gun. That means a couple number 3. Rich and Jeanette, you're our Newlywed Game grand prize winners. And now, Rich and Jeanette as the winners of the Newlywed and here's the special prize chosen just for you. Your very own brand new, complete, and super exciting nursery.
That's right, Jeanette and Rich, the complete nursery from Mother Care, including crib, chest, and other fine accessories. Mother Care, specialists in everything for baby, cattle, free and request, box 3881, New York, New York, 10117. And you'll also enjoy World Book's 22-volume encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume, easy to use, read, and understand. Plus Childcraft, the 15-volume high library. But Jeanette and Rich, that's still not all. You've also won a white Westinghouse front-load washer and dryer. Double like buckets, really clean with less water and detergent and dryer features, cross-stains, helping for fast even drying. From White Westinghouse, one of the white consolidated industries, and it's all yours. Congratulations from the Newlywed Gang.
Rich and Jeanette, congratulations to you. Good luck to all four of our couples and your new families. Okay? That's it for today. I'm Bob Eubanks. We'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.
The convict who couldn't be kept. The loser who became a legend. Paul Newman stars in the prison drama Cool Hand Luke, featuring George Kennedy in his Oscar-winning role. Cool Hand Luke, another great movie presented with only 2 interruptions tomorrow night at 8. Next, a savage struggle for power behind bars on Prison Cell Block H. Coming up here on Channel 5.